to Billy Bremner and Leeds United.
I think it's a very sad day for Leeds. I think it's slightly sad for football.
This is an adventure, and I hope it can go a long way as an adventure.
We lived the dream. We enjoyed the dream.
I look on them all, every one of them in this club, as my own son.
Today on Leeds.
So Leeds United in their all-yellow strip today, just 90 minutes away from this record of 20 games without defeat.
They went running round with a cup and they were chanting cheats, cheats.
It was quite obvious on the field we couldn't win the match.
Brian Clough had done a great job at Derby, but he was very critical of the Leeds player, so well, I think it was a big surprise to everybody.
They wouldn't really listen to him and didn't want him at the club.
To replace the best manager on record, or by record, in the Football League, then obviously Leeds had to get somebody that was, you know, slightly special.
If we ever get out of here. By the spring of 1973, Leeds United's achievements under manager Don Revie included the league title, 2 Fairs Cups, the FA Cup and the League Cup.
Free kick! Any more in the book on a Saturday doing that?
However, the roll of honour was nowhere near as long as it could or maybe should have been. Leeds had finished runners-up in the Championship 3 years in a row, so reaching 2 cup finals in a month offered a fully fit team the chance to replenish the trophy cabinet.
These are things that people don't really know about. When you're testing 2 world-class players like these two, how much difference it makes to such an important game as the one this afternoon. Well, Paul, Mick, very vital, as you know.
I'm fine. I never felt that. I'm all right.
Oh, wonderful, Paul.
I think I get away with it.
Well done, Mick. This is great news for us, lads. Thanks very much.
Their May double began with the FA Cup final, touted as a no contest. Leeds were the holders. Their opponents, Bob Stokoe's Sunderland, came from the 2nd division and were apparently just there to make up the numbers.
Before that game though, the atmosphere at our place, I felt, was just a little bit uneasy. I think Don was a little bit uptight, Don Revie. And I remember walking down the stairs, Peter Lorne and I, and there was a photographer going to take a photo of Don, and Don had a go at him and dived at him, which was unusual for me, because he usually, even though he was under pressure or he was feeling pressure, he'd usually keep his cool, you know.
He had a superstition about people taking pictures the day of a game. So probably after the game or the next morning, Don will have thought that photographer cost us the cup final.
A deep one again. Watson is right in there. So too is Hallam. And Porterfield! Oh, Porterfield has scored!
And even when he whopped it in, I still thought, you know, we'll get back into this. And we started to pick it up, and we started to play. Then there's that save.
Back this time for Reaney as Sunderland crowd them out. Reaney, the high one in, and Cherry going in, and a great save, and a goal, no! My goodness, I thought Lorimer got that one.
You still think it's going to get in the net. You don't know how it doesn't get in the net. It's just, it's incredible.
Give me the same ball, same thing, I'd hit it just the same, and I know the other 999 times out of 1,000 it would have gone in, but on the day it didn't go in, and we'd lost the cup.
Nearly 2 minutes of injury time, and again the bench is urging everybody to go back, and Sunderland have done it! Stokoe can't believe it!
You see Bob Stokoe running on the park after the game, you know, hugging his players, and you could see with the elation that he showed after the game that he didn't really expect to win the game as such, you know. I don't think he could believe they'd win the game, but you know, it's tremendous, you know, for people in general to see games like that and realise that, you know, regardless of how powerful some clubs are, you've always a chance of winning games.
Just 11 days later, the city of Salonika in Greece was the setting for the European Cup Winners' Cup final against AC Milan. and for an astonishing performance by the Greek referee, one Christos Mikos, who might as well have been wearing Milan's kit. Cherugi's early goal won the cup for Milan. The referee was subsequently banned for bringing neutral officialdom into disrepute.
It was quite obvious on the field we couldn't win the match. In fact, it was so obvious that at the end of the game, when the celebration, obviously the trophy presentation, it was in Salonika in Greece, there was this word being shouted by all the Greek people, and we didn't have a clue what it was, and one of the Greek press guys who spoke English told us what they're chanting is shame at the referee. It was so obvious that they knew straight away what had gone on. I think Milan got banned for 4 years, didn't they, from Europe. The referee got banned for life, and the reason we didn't get awarded the trophy seemingly was because they said, well, yes, something happened, but they couldn't actually prove it was Milan Football Club who had done it.
I got sent off that day. I got a bit frustrated and had a kick at somebody, and then it went on from there. But I remember walking round, and I had my medal. I walked around with Terry Ellis, and their fans, they were running around with a cup, and they were chanting cheats, cheats. I remember standing there, I looked at this medal, and I nearly chucked it. I nearly chucked it in the mud.
Hasn't been a good week. But I always feel it takes tremendous characters to start on Monday morning again after disappointments. But this one there did the job. It spoils your steak. You don't enjoy your weekend. But on Monday morning, it takes me till Monday morning to get over it. But when I see all the lads' faces and we start off again, then I can lift myself as well as they can.